VCU hosts Old Dominion, 5-2, coming into the Siegel Center tonight. An in-state rivalry. Neither school has played any other school at all more than these two schools have played. Can you talk a little bit about what this rivalry might mean in the state?
Well, I mean, just being around the state of Virginia, this has always been a huge rivalry. Watching the games on TV, and last couple of years getting to play those guys down at Rice. So we're certainly excited. Our guys are fired up, and I know there's a lot of history with this game. So it should be a lot of fun.
So Old Dominion comes in, great defensive team, holding their teams to an average of below 60 points. That's in the top 20 in the country. What does VCU have to do to get the pace up and down to more their favor tonight?
Well, that's the key to the game. ODU wants to control the pace. They want it to be slower. They want to get you in a half-court game where they can be physical, and they're strong guys that they have. They have a lot of upperclassmen, guys that have been there for a long time. So we have to get the pace going. We have to move the ball, and we have to move each other. We can't stand. If you stand, ODU teams really make it hard for you to score.
In addition to being strong defensively, offensively, they do a really good job at taking care of the ball. Less than 10 turnovers a game. Is there something that VCU can do to try to change that, to maybe cause a few more turnovers to get a few easy baskets tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, we want to be disruptive, obviously, with the pressure. Ahmad Caver is a really good point guard. He's been there for a long time, played a lot of minutes for them, and he's an experienced guy, but we have to put a lot of pressure. A lot of times he's playing 40 minutes a game, so we got to look to pressure him from the start. We got to make sure that we're in the gaps defensively and seeing if we can cause some turnovers, because if those guys shoot the ball, that's sometimes their best offense is going to get missed shots.
Rivalry games are always just a little bit more physical than some of the other games. Not that the others aren't, but these are just always just a tad more. What does VCU, or how important will it be to match Old Dominion's physical play, or even exceed their physical play tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's the key to the game. We have to be physical. When the shot goes up, we got to make sure we're hitting a body. When they're cutting, we got to make sure that we're not just allowing them to cut freely, because they're not going to allow us to do that. So it's the number one key, and I think the thing is exceed their physicality, not just match it.
So B.J. Stith is one of Old Dominion's marquee players. His dad played in the NBA for 10 years. It seems like they've had more eligibility than the Burgess brothers here.
No doubt.
So who's going to get the tall task tonight to try to slow him down a little bit?
Well, I think we'll throw everyone on him. X and Kel will get a lot of time on him. Just trying to be there on the catch. That's the key with him, because if he has any freedom to look at the basket, right now the basket looks pretty big to him. So we'll give those two guys a shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny doesn't get a shot at him at some point, but all those guys are going to have to defend him.
Great. VCU Old Dominion, Masson, 7 p.m.